Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and all the children as well at home. I hope you guys are having an amazing Wednesday morning. You are watching Man Talk. I'm your host, Susan Joroge, and I'm very excited to meet the guests that we have on the show today. I'm going to be hanging out with prankster, magician, and amazing content creators. So looking forward to that. Now, as per usual, you guys know that I like to share a love message of the week every single Wednesday. Little tidbit to get you through the week. And this week, we are going to be discussing East African women, okay? The characteristics that we have that are different, things that we love, things that we don't like so much. And in light of all that, my love message of the week just goes out to all East African women. I love you all. You're amazing. Keep doing you. And I hope you really enjoyed today's episode. Shout out to my stylist, Wendy, for this amazing jumpsuit I'm wearing. You guys can see we're shooting at Standard Group today, our amazing new offices. Hopefully after this pandemic is over, you can come and give us a visit. Now let's go and meet the amazing guests that I'm going to be talking with on Man Talk today. Good morning yet again. Now I told you guys that I have a very fun group of men on set today. Super excited. And our topic, we are asking which East African women are best. And I'm going to try and do my level best to, just host the show and remain as unbiased as possible as a Kenyan woman myself, but it's fine. It's actually all about the men and what they have to say today right here on Man Talk. Now, let me introduce my guests. I am seated here with Richard. Richard, you are a Nigerian living in Kenya.
Yes.
Are you suffering? The other day I saw a question. Nigerians were being asked, what's one thing that you can say that all Nigerians have gone through? Somebody who answered and said, Nigerians have been through suffering. Either they are about to suffer, they are currently suffering, or they have just escaped some suffering. So I hope you're not suffering right now in Kenya.
No, I'm not suffering in Kenya.
I'm happy to have you here.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're a comedian prankster.
Yeah.
No pranks, please, here. You're just on the show to talk.
Fine, no problem.
I don't want any, no.
It's fine, no problem.
Happy to have you here. And we also have Tony Gibbs, content creator.
Yeah, I'm a content.
I was confusing the two of you obviously as Tony and Tony. So sasa nimeshika ni Tony Gibbs in full.
Yes.
Then there'll be no confusion.
Yeah.
How are you doing today?
I'm good, I'm fine.
Yeah?
I'm happy to be here.
Happy to have you.
Yeah.
And then Anthony Moravi, the other Tony in the building.
Yeah, we actually have a YouTube
Together.
It's called the Tony Family.
Tony family.
No, it's a joke like it.
Cap.
It's a joke.
Cap.
It's just a joke.
Is it coming soon? Are you giving me a Man
Coming
Talk
soon.
exclusive?
But now it will look like we are dating, so let's not have it.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. I really like your shirt, fam. That's a very cool shirt.
Thank you. I'll
You're
tell you where I
welcome.
bought it, but I don't even know.
You
I
don't
don't.
know. No help whatsoever already, Anthony.
Thank
Thank you. Now, we are discussing East African women. Which East African women are the best in the different aspects. I want to start off by saying this is a safe space. I'm not going to come at you for anything you say. I'm here to learn, okay?
Yeah.
Let's start off with at least giving props to each of the East African women. There's always the focus, obviously, on Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda. But of course, there's Rwanda as well. It's part of our family. So we'll include everybody talking about our neighbors. We want to talk about Somalia and South Sudan as well. It's all good. But let's start with the Kenyan women, at least nisikie. Nimeambiwa kitu vizuri as we are starting the show. What are your favorite aspects of Kenyan women? Things that are unique to Kenyan women. Is there anything?
Yeah, I think there's something I've noticed from the Kenyan women. I find them really calm compared to where I'm coming from. In Nigeria, the women are crazy. No, you don't mess with them. You don't mess with them. They want.
So are you saying you can mess with Kenyan women?
I think they're calm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're relaxed.
Yeah, like for example now in Nigeria, hey, I want 500,000 and that is it,
Not
Yeah,
499,000, no.
500,000, but for Kenya now, it's just all chill. Like if you just give them like 50,000, you're cool. Yeah, they take care of everything and it's fine. So I think I've actually noticed that part.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least with the ladies I've been with.
That you've interacted with. I like that. So what I've gotten is Kenyan women are calm and budget friendly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Tony Gibbs, is there something that's unique to Kenyan women characteristic?
Okay, let me just start it from here. Honestly, I don't think I know any women from other East African countries like that.
Yeah,
you know,
like close that you can be like.
Yeah, I've met a few. And of course, they seem different. I mean, there's always something different. But for Kenyan women, hey. I've met so many Kenyan women. So many, like all types. I can't even say how they specifically are. But one thing about Kenyan women is that they're hardworking.
It's true.
Yeah, like they're very hardworking. Like a Kenyan woman will actually strive to, get whatever she wants. Okay. To get herself okay.
Yeah.
Then Kenyan women are also beautiful. That's one thing. Like most Kenyan women, compared to other women, like there are other women from other countries. They're also beautiful, but at least for Kenya, you can't count.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go to a place, especially in Nairobi.
You can't count the beautiful women.
Count beautiful women. Yeah, you can't count them. They're so beautiful.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well done. I like how everyone is measuring how they are talking. Don't worry, you'll warm the seats, you'll get comfortable. Anthony, for you?
I'll say, when you said it's budget friendly, it's because Kenyan women are smart. Because you give them 50,000 and they know how to get their way around it. So I think that's the most unique thing about Kenyan women.
Very resourceful women.
You put them somewhere, you take them to US, they'll do something with themselves.
Yes.
Yeah, they can go anywhere in the world. If you're a driver in Nairobi, unaweza kuwa driver anywhere.
By the way, and that one is true. These roads,
yeah,
and the attitude that we have as drivers on these roads. Anyway, that's a conversation for another day. So let's talk about the other East African women. Some of the things that you might have heard about or you've interacted. Have you interacted with a few Ugandan women or Tanzanian women?
Yeah, actually, I've actually been fortunate to visit Tanzania and Uganda and Kenya. So
how are the Ugandan women different and how are the Tanzanian women different? Or do they have unique traits that make them?
I think that first of all, the first thing I'm going to say is I noticed an average Ugandan lady understands English. But an average Tanzanian lady doesn't understand English.
Actually,
they speak Swahili, so that is actually like not so cool, so
because of the language barrier, obviously.
Yeah, the language barrier. So for that reason, I think the Ugandans, the ladies from Ugandans are quite nice to communicate with, because it's smooth.
Actually, you should tell us, have you ever, like, how do you talk to a woman? How do you have game with a babe where you have a language barrier? How do you handle such a situation? If you saw your dream woman and she speaks Kiswahili, she doesn't speak any other language.
Okay.
How are you handling that situation?
Okay, I think first of all, I would say because of the places I go to, I don't think I have ever met with someone that does not understand English language. So I think it has to do with the kind of place you are. I go to places that they speak English. For example, at the mall, at least an average lady at the mall is speaking English, so I don't expect you to say Sasa or something. I'm like, okay, so do you understand
We
English?
should have a challenge, guys. We should have a challenge where men have to speak game to somebody they don't speak the same language with. And we see if we can get a date or, how that. Do you think you guys would be able to handle?
I think I would.
Yeah? What would you do? Because whatever you're saying, she can't understand.
I mean, it's fun if you think about it. It's really fun. If someone can't speak, you just use your sign language
sign language.
Yeah.
We should do that on Man Talk sometime. I've patented the idea already. Don't take it away. Tony, you said you haven't interacted with very many.
Well, yeah, but a few.
You've met a few.
Yeah.
What have you heard? And what have you interacted with? Let's be honest, because you guys are not saying the things that you say them. We're told Ugandan women, Tanzanian women, they're a bit more relaxed than Kenyan women when it comes to how they'll communicate with a guy, like if you're in a relationship, much more humble. There's even the serving of food. You're supposed to kneel down and serve in certain communities. Kenya, catch a woman dead kneeling down serving you food, please.
True.
So what are some of the things that maybe you've heard that are good things about Tanzanian women or Ugandan women?
Okay, you know, at first when we were talking about Kenyan women, I said they were beautiful, right?
Yes, you
I
did.
didn't say that Tanzanian women
Are not.
are way more
Beautiful.
I didn't mention that.
I was waiting. I was like, ranking.
Because I'd honestly easily pick a Tanzanian woman over.
A Kenyan woman.
Yeah.
What is it? It's the yellow.
So, okay, no, okay, other than that. But, you know, there's this time, you know, I'm really active on Twitter.
Yeah.
There's this time, there was a thread going for Tanzanian women, something. So, like, Tanzanian women were posting their pictures, videos, and everything. That's when
That's when you knew.
I was like, there's no, you know, like, hakuna mwenye anakaa vibaya, wote wanakaa vizuri, and you know, and they're also calm, they're relaxed, they're way relaxed. Like, I have a friend who lives in Tanzania, who used to live in Tanzania, but he's lived in Kenya like more. But this guy was telling me about Tanzanian women. I don't even remember how the topic got there, but he was talking about Tanzanian women, and what I noticed about them is hawana maneno mingi. They're relaxed. Like, I mean, I can talk to you, like, it won't be a quarrel. It will be just, you know, we're just deciding, you know. Like, in Kenya, you just mentioned something. In fact, you didn't even intend it. You were asking for something. Ishakuwa maneno.
Imeshakuwa
Story. So, like, I feel like Tanzanian women are really beautiful. And
a bit more calm.
They're a bit more calm. Yeah. Ugandan women now.
Yes.
Honestly, they have way better
bodies. I was waiting.
Hey. If I was told she's just an East African woman and guess which country, I'd say Ugandan.
Yeah.
They have really good bodies.
There's a body type. I think the safest thing you can do is like the fruit shapes. That is safe on air.
Yeah.
So you can have, you know, like a figure 8.
Yeah, figure 8.
The pear shape. I know that one is very popular in Uganda.
Yeah. So So that's but basically I don't really know much about Ugandan women, but at least I know they have good bodies. Yeah.
Doesn't that sometimes with men go with a preference though, on the body type that a man likes?
Yeah.
It's with a preference.
Yeah.
There's some guys who you're interested in various. Between you and your friend Anthony, you guys might not like a babe with the same body type.
But a babe with a good body type is a good like, I mean,
if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Like, you can definitely see it.
Anthony, what have you heard about Tanzanian women?
Vijana wa Nairobi hawana type. We just go with anything.
You just go with whatever's available.
Nah.
Yeah.
Ugandan women, Tanzanian women, Rwandan women. What have you heard about them that's different from Kenyan babes?
I'm friends with some of Tanzanian ladies, and I find them very calm. They're very respectful, and they really mind their business. I feel like not to be...
Just say that again.
No, I feel like they mind their business, to be honest, yeah? Because I feel like you might even be cheating on a Tanzanian girl, and she would be like, you do your thing. As long as you come home, as long as you come home,
and I know that
you're
giving the whole pot together,
and you provide everything for. I feel like they're very calm and they mind their own business, to be honest.
That's actually not the first time I've heard that. I've heard that women from different countries deal with infidelity and cheating very differently.
Yeah.
What can you say has been your experience? You said that Nigerian women, you can't mess with them. Well, how have you seen a cheating situation in Nigeria, a cheating situation with a couple in Kenya? What's usually the difference between how the babes handle it?
Okay, I would say depends on your background first. Yeah, we have the ones from the ghetto, then we have the ones, the rich kids.
That's how you're raised.
Exactly. So if it's the ghetto ones, I tell you for sure, she's going to break everything in your house first. Yeah, just forget your screens. Yeah, it's gone. You know, and then if you have a car, of course, your windscreen is gone, and she's gonna mess you up first.
Your windscreen, like go big or go home.
Yeah, first of all. But now, if it's the rich kid, you know, just so they cry a lot, you know. Oh, you broke my heart. Hey, why did you do this?
Probably make a YouTube video about it.
Exactly. She goes on Snapchat and this guy is a scum. Yeah. So, yeah, depends on your background.
It's dealt with differently. True. Okay, let's talk about East African women and how they work. You had mentioned Kenyan women work very hard. When it comes to hard work, how would you rank them? If you were to put in order, Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and even Rwanda. From what you've heard or your own experiences, how would you rank them?
Definitely Kenyan women come first because I feel like they really work hard, to be honest. I feel like, you see, Kenyan women, they're more independent. So we are in that age where women are becoming very independent, so they want their own thing.
Yes.
Gone are the days, Kitambo, people used to depend on men to do things. Squeezy, you see, actually ladies doing the things that we thought men could do, right? And I feel like Kenyan women come first, and secondly, I'd say Tanzania women.
Yeah.
Yeah, based on, at up here you can see in the music industry, they're really doing very well for themselves, and they're really out there right now. And then Uganda would come third. Yeah.
How would you rate it differently, Tony Kibbs?
Yes, but first, before I even go there, since we were mentioning Rwanda, I forgot to tell you guys that
They are the most.
they are the most
I knew it.
beautiful.
I feel like they should be in a different.
In fact,
They in a different league.
yeah.
they should
But they're
not.
also like so tall.
Yeah.
And
Like a Kenyan guy spitting game to our Rwandese babe.
yeah,
First of all, hairline, you don't know, the
yeah.
way she's seeing you.
Yeah, so I'd rank Kenyan ladies as the first. Kenyan women would be, are very hardworking.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, they're very hardworking. And I will not put Tanzania even at number 3 or 2. I put them after.
So Kenyans then
Ugandans, then
Rwandese.
then, because the stories I've heard about Tanzania, even, you've ever heard that joke that Tanzanian police will tell you, like, samahani, tunakushika, tulia, like, they are so...
Everything is so
it's
polite.
Yeah, hakuna hii fujo mingi, like, that you're being cuffed, nini. It's, tafadhali leta mkono niku, weke pingu. So I feel like they don't have that urgency of ile.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
of things.
Yeah, they're not that aggressive, you know. Yeah.
I've been to TZ, even Zanzibar. Try and harakisha them at a restaurant, my friend. Atibi, your food is taking long or nobody has served you. Unakuwa na haraka, ungekuja jana.
Yeah.
Relax,
yeah.
Okay. How would you rank them? You said Kenyan women are very hardworking. Are they number one?
No.
Who's number one?
If I'm to rank them, I think I would say Uganda comes first because I've been to some countries and I kind of find out that wherever I go, I see Ugandan ladies working. Be it the domestic job or the official job, the corporate job, and all. You always find this Ugandan in the UK, in Manchester. You know, like I know some Ugandan ladies.
Yes.
And I think they're really, really hardworking. In India, you find them a lot over there. You know, in Singapore, and this and that. So I kind of feel Ugandans are, and they're ready to travel out to work, not just around there. Anywhere they're ready to go there, you know. So I kind of find them really, really hardworking.
I actually have to agree with you there.
Yeah.
I've experienced a lot of that abroad, even here in the 254. And then also even with studies, like STEM subjects, mechanical engineering,
ready to do
doctors.
anything, you know?
Most of my Ugandan friends, the girls, they have those degrees and those masters.
True.
Very, very hardworking. So Ugandans are number one for you?
One, then number two, I would say Kenyans.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very hardworking, like I said earlier. Then Tanzania.
Our relaxed neighbors, brothers and sisters of Tanzania. But they do have a female president now. She was a vice before, so there's some hardworking individuals there. Now let's get to the meat, to the matter. When it comes to East African women being submissive, you know, just being a little bit more relaxed. With a Kenyan woman already kuna kuanga na story already. Amongst young women, like let's say between the age of 20 and 35, usually we tend to be the same. We're very similar. What you're going through in life, you're in your hustle, probably maybe first solid relationships, first kid, it will happen around that time. Do you think that Kenyan women aren't that submissive and it's to our downfall?
Kenyan women are submissive in a way, but...
Okay, what's submission? How do you guys understand submission? Let's start there.
My friend Richard is scared he'll go home today.
He's scared he'll go home and
answer those questions.
What you're saying. How do you guys understand submissiveness?
Well, I don't know how to. There's a biblical explanation to it,
Yes.
and there is the explanation that us guys have. Maybe a girl says yes to everything that you say. But I'd say, based on what you said earlier, I think Ugandan women are the ones that are most submissive because of kneeling down and giving food.
Even the cultural things. You know, some things are cultural. It's not that someone is kneeling down because woe is me.
Yeah.
I don't feel like Kenyan women are that submissive, to be honest. Kenyan women are so independent. It's crazy. So you can't find. I don't think there's any household you find a woman from Kenya kneeling down, even if the culture says so.
Because you guys are all young.
Yeah.
I have, a variation of men on the show, much older, much younger. And when the submission comes up, it's usually a conversation of, it's something that a woman really needs to do for a relationship to be successful, because the man is supposed to decide the direction. He's the one who's supposed to lead the way, and the woman is supposed to be the helper. Actually, that's a reference in the Bible, actually. You guys are young. You're out here. You're dating. What is that a quality that you still find really important for your relationship to go well? Is submission something you'd have to sit down with your girlfriend and talk to her about if you feel like she's not submissive at all? For you young guys, it's not a thing. I don't know.
For me, I feel it's not really a must. I feel like it can be 50-50 if you think about it. You can always be right. You're given the role of leading, but sometimes the lady can actually lead better in some situations. She can do it better than you. So I feel like it's important that she learns that in some situations she should submit, and in some situations you should also be willing to submit.
To submit as the guy. What about you, Tony Gibbs?
Yeah, I feel like it's really key in a relationship.
Yeah.
Because I've seen so many relationships fall, and I've seen some thrive. And what I noticed is some relationships, the ones that mostly thrive, you'll see it's like there's some understanding. Yeah? You'll see the woman she's actually submissive in a way. As a man, you have the toxic, uko na masculinity yako. You need some respect on your name.
Yes.
Somehow, yes. Because when actually a lady comes and tells you, you know what, I feel like we should do this, Nini, asking first before you guys go ahead and do something. I'll be like, yeah, actually I feel like that's...
Not executing on behalf of everybody in the relationship.
I sold the car yesterday. Sold the...
What? You did what?
What? So I feel like it's really key in a relationship,
For there to be, I like what you said, it's like an understanding of sorts.
It's like an understanding,
and people getting each other. With the many young relationships that you've seen, where are people going wrong? Let me ask, specifically for the women, where do you think that submission thing, where do you think we're getting lost?
And I think most people have the definition of being submissive wrong. Because they feel like they're losing and maybe I'm being controlled by someone else. But in real terms, it's not like that. It's like the understanding that you say, Annie, being able to accommodate someone else. And like for the lady, that there has to be like it's like having a representative of the relationship. Now that's the man, in most cases, yeah?
Right.
It could be the woman, depends with the relationship that they're in. So, hiyo kuja na kuuliza, there's some people when they're young, they're like, mi siwezi ambiwa hivyo na msee, I cannot be told that by a guy.
Yes.
Yeah, akisikia mtu mwingine anasema, I'm going out. Let's say in a relationship, the lady is going out and she's with her friends. I have to ask my man first,
and then
if I'll go out, right?
Yeah.
And then the girls are like, I miss you, Lisa. No man can tell me when I can go out.
Actually, being in that situation, it's very common.
That's the wrong definition because, now Lisa, because maybe, you don't want to make him feel like maybe he's insecure.
Yeah.
You don't
they have their own agreement. Yeah. Also, maybe there's only one key for the house. Like, you don't know what the condition is.
So they end up,
to share.
we end up thinking or getting the whole definition so wrong. So you end up spoiling the relationship.
Okay. So back to the main question. Who is more submissive then between these East African women? Ugandans, yeah, you had said. Followed by Tanzanians, then Kenyans last.
Exactly.
Yeah, in
Kenya
that
last.
order. Do you agree?
Nah, I'd go with Tanzanians first.
For Tanzanians first,
Yes. Then Uganda, then Kenya.
Then now
Kenya,
Kenyans.
in fact, are after Rwanda. And the kind of people I've met out here, they're actually after.
And for you, same ranking?
I said the same, I said mine.
Uganda, Tanzania, and then Kenya is last.
Uganda
last,
is because
last.
they kneel down, and that's different.
We're going to take a tiny short break. I'm going to come back with Anthony Morelli, Tony Gibbs, and Richard. We are discussing East African women and who is better at what. Do you prefer one with who do you prefer doing what role? We're going to come back discussing that. Be sure to join us on the social media conversation. Use the hashtag ManTalk and the hashtag KTN Life and Style. See you after the break.